At this moment, you are entirely inaccessible, fully committed to self-improvement, financial growth, and advancing your career. You've surpassed the need for constant attention and recognition. You now prefer a more discreet, reserved approach, keeping your accomplishments to yourself. This self-reliance is undeniably attractive to the people in your life. Your significant other yearns for your warmth, as it's been quite a while since you both intimately connected on an emotional and energetic level. The desire for this connection is strong, but external forces seem to keep you occupied and prevent you from falling back into old patterns, which you both struggled with after overcoming numerous challenges. Your partner is anxiously awaiting any signals from you that you still want them back, deeply touched by your honesty and kindness. They're willing to go to great lengths and endure hardships to be with you, as they can't envision you with anyone else. In their eyes, you're the ideal life partner, understanding them like no one else can. Your partner is captivated by your self-love and self-respect, seeing you as a mature and authentic individual. Your uniqueness grabs their attention like no one else can, and they long to approach you freely. They're frustrated by the insincerity and deceit of others around them and desire a stable, long-lasting commitment with you, valuing privacy and setting boundaries with others to reach you. They're making significant sacrifices to be with you, holding you in high regard and admiring your courage. It has been an incredibly long time since we last had a conversation, and there is an overwhelming amount that I have been longing to share with you. I can't help but acknowledge that I've been noticeably absent, perhaps because I wasn't emotionally prepared for the depth of our connection. I struggled to admit, even to myself, just how much you truly mean to me. Every day, my thoughts are filled with memories of you. I find myself wondering about your whereabouts and who you might be spending your time with now. The notion that you might have moved on gnaws at me, and I'm left with a sense of longing that is difficult to bear. I must confess that I've made my fair share of mistakes, particularly in the way I allowed the opinions of others to affect our relationship. I spent far too much time fixating on things that, in retrospect, seem trivial. I deeply regret any moment I caused you pain, or when I took for granted the love and support you so generously offered. Looking back, I realize that I should have been forthright about my feelings and reciprocated the depth of emotion that you shared with me. In fact, I dare say that my emotions may even run deeper than I let on. It is essential that I admit I cannot approach you in the same way as before. I made the unfortunate choice to get involved with others during our time apart, but I want you to know that these other connections pale in comparison to what I feel for you. I must confess that I was deeply wounded in the past, and my subsequent emotional detachment was a feeble attempt to shield myself from further pain. But you've consistently remained genuine, open, and honest with your feelings, even when I did not deserve it. I yearn for a fresh start with you, but I am uncertain if you will accept me or reject me. I understand that I haven't done much to make you proud or rebuild your trust. All I have offered are empty promises. The passage of time has only emphasized the magnitude of our separation. Many days have turned into months, and those months have, in turn, evolved into years without us reconnecting in any way. My attempts to overwork and distract myself have not been sufficient to erase the vivid image of you from my mind or the haunting memories of how I should have treated you better. I used to be too proud to admit to these feelings, but now, my desire to express my emotions is stronger than my ego or arrogance. Your beauty transcends the superficial confines of physical appearance. You possess a radiant soul, characterized by an air of innocence and the wisdom of a much older spirit. Your empathy knows no bounds, and you are the beacon of love and support to which everyone instinctively turns. You not only accept the beauty in others but also the pain they carry, always meeting them exactly where they are and inspiring them to ascend toward the most improved version of themselves. I've recently started to experience your presence more intensely in the 5D realm, and it's as if your energy is enveloping me. I am aware that you've been grappling with discouragement regarding our connection, and there have likely been moments when you contemplated disengaging. However, I urge you to hold on to hope, as our connection is steadfast, and I'm committed to being there for you. Yes, my love, I'm returning to you, and I want you to know that. The bond we share transcends the mundane and is undeniably a soul connection. For me, there's no turning back. This path is one I am determined to follow. It's important to understand that our connection is evolving in ways that might not be immediately apparent to you. I implore you not to allow external distractions to blur your perception. Instead, view our connection through the lens of a profound, spiritually rooted relationship, rather than assessing it within the confines of any 3D interactions or partnerships. I understand that discouragement might be creeping in, but I implore you not to surrender. I've trodden a journey marked by personal struggles, pain, and fear, and it was your unwavering support that helped me surmount these challenges. Now, I am actively planning and preparing more diligently than ever to manifest our connection in the 3D realm, and I need you to stand by my side. It's conceivable that you're contemplating leaving this connection behind in favor of someone who appears to understand you better. Nevertheless, it's crucial for you to recognize that my commitment is intended exclusively for you. I need you to comprehend that my past behavior, including the act of ghosting you, was rooted in my own insecurities. It was never a reflection of you personally or your worth. You were right about our connection and the challenges we've encountered along this shared journey. Although our experiences may have taken different forms and occurred at distinct points in time, I've undergone a similar, albeit unique, set of trials. I've arrived at a point where I can no longer deny or ignore the profound and ever-growing feelings I hold for you. My heart has embraced these emotions, and they have flourished within me.